So this is the Smart Close AI Sales Coach. Think of this as your own personal sales coach that you can access 24/7 to help you handle any objection, get any sale to move forward in any situation where a buyer or a seller is hesitant and you don't know what to say. This is especially powerful if you're texting. Most of our deals these days are through text or even through email, because what you can do is actually get specific things to say from this tool that you can just copy and paste, send it, and watch what happens to those responses. So this is also very helpful for leads that have ghosted you and you're trying to re-engage with them. So let me show you a quick walkthrough and a demonstration. So the first thing I want to show you is the role-playing feature. So I'm just going to click on Let's Role-Play Common Objections. And it's going to say, let's sharpen your sales skills. First, what type of sales conversation do you want to practice? So it's going to ask you some setup questions so that it can get very specific to what we need. So it's asking, are we focusing on overcoming objections, refining your pitch, closing the deal, or handling ghosted leads? Also, what industry are you in? So I'm going to say overcoming objections, real estate. So it's customized for every person, every industry, and every situation. Nothing here is generic or cookie cutter. Got it. We're focusing on overcoming objections in real estate. What's the most common objection you hear from buyers or sellers? Example, the market is too high. I want to wait. Your commission is too high. Also, do you want me to act as a skeptical buyer, interested but hesitant lead, or a tough negotiator? So just depending on what you're dealing with, you can give it some specific guardrails of what you want to role play. So let's say I have a buyer who loves the home but is concerned about high interest rates and wants to wait. Great scenario. I'll play the role of a skeptical buyer who loves the home but wants to wait due to high interest rates. Let's jump in. Prospect. I really love the house, but with interest rates so high right now, I think I'm better off waiting until they come down. Your turn. How do you respond? Are you willing to lose it? That's a bold approach, but it might come across as too aggressive for some buyers. Let's refine it to create urgency while keeping the conversation persuasive. Here are 3 stronger responses. Option 1. I hear you, but waiting could actually cost you more in the long run. If rates drop, home prices will likely rise and you'll face more competition. Would you rather lock in this home now or risk losing it to higher prices later? Option 2, data-driven approach. So let's say you've got someone that's more numbers-oriented. I understand your concern, but historically, buyers who wait for lower rates often end up paying more because home values increase. Plus, you can always refinance when rates drop. Why not secure the home you love now and adjust later? Option 3, scarcity and emotional connection. This is the home you love and it's available now. If rates drop, demand will spike and you'll be competing with multiple offers. Wouldn't it be better to secure it today instead of hoping it's still around later? Your turn. Pick one and try again, or tweak it to fit your style. Let's go with option 2. Great choice. Let's run it again with option 2. I really love the house, but with interest rates so high right now, I think I'm better off waiting until they come down. I understand your concern, but buyers who wait usually end up paying more. Plus, you can always refinance later. Solid response. You've hit the key points, but let's fine-tune it for even more impact. Here's a refined version. I completely understand your concern, but historically when rates drop, home prices rise and competition gets fierce. That means you could end up paying more overall. The good news, you can always refinance later when rates go down, but you can't go back in time to buy this home at today's price. Wouldn't it make sense to secure it now and refinance when the time is right? So not only does it role play and help you practice your objection handling, but it actually gives you the specific phrase, word for word, of what to say in this situation. So if you're having a real-time text conversation or email conversation with a buyer who's on the fence, and this is what they've said, you can just literally copy and paste this exact response and send it to them and watch what happens. Extremely powerful. So let's go back and try another example. Help, my lead quit responding. What should I say? I'm sure this happens all the time where you've got hot leads, you're engaged with them, and then all of a sudden they disappear. I got you. First, let's dial in the situation. How long has it been since they last responded? What was the last thing they said? Did they show strong interest before going silent, or were they hesitant? So I'm going to use real estate again as an example. I interviewed for the listing. I thought it went well. They messaged me 5 days ago saying they needed to speak to another agent. before making their decision. I asked them yesterday if they have decided who to work with, and they haven't responded. So you want to give it context, right? The more detail, the better. So let's see what it says. Got it. Since they were considering another agent, we need a follow-up that re-engages them without seeming desperate. Here are 3 strong options. Option 1. Hey John, just checking in. Have you made a decision yet? If you're still weighing your options, I'd love to answer any final questions to make sure you have everything you need. Let me know. Option 2, scarcity and social proof. Hey John, I just listed a home similar to yours and had a ton of interest. Homes like yours are moving fast. If you're still deciding, I'd love to share some insights on how we can position yours for the best outcome. Option 3, bold and direct. Hey John, I know choosing the right agent is a big decision. If I'm not the right fit, no worries at all. I just want to make sure you get the best possible outcome. Let me know where you're at. Why this works, removes pressure and makes it easy for them to respond. Which one feels right for you? I personally like the bold and direct approach, so let's go with that. Comes from a place of authority and not being attached. Great choice. Option 3 is bold, direct, and takes the pressure off them, making it more likely they'll respond. Send it as is, and if they don't reply within 48 hours, follow up with this. Hey John, I know things get busy. Just wanted to check in one last time before I move forward with other listings. Let me know if you still need help. I'd love to make this easy for you. So that's powerful because it creates a subtle fear of loss while keeping the door open. So there's a demonstration of the incredibly powerful Smart Close AI Sales Coach. 24/7 expert sales coaching that you can access anytime, day or night. If you're in a time-sensitive situation, you've got a deal on the line, you need to know what to say, you just ask it what to say and it'll tell you specifically how to respond to close those deals, especially those edge cases where they just need a little push. So if you're ready to get started and close more deals, I invite you to join us inside the Smart Closer AI Mastermind. Not only will you get access to this tool, but you'll get access to group coaching, a network of top closers, and full support so you can start leveraging AI to close more sales while grinding less. Look forward to seeing you in the community.